Hello guys, guess who is back? It is me. Hi, welcome to Crafting Mayhem and More. This is Kina without the Noel today because it is school hours. As I know, I have taken a break and I also know I need to put my microphone in, so hang on one second. Now, Lord. One second, guys. I'm getting stuff together. So you may be watching or looking at my workstation and wondering what the heck is going on here. What in the heck? Because this is not a diamond painting. Well, we're not going to be doing a diamond painting video today. We are going to, hang on a second. Okay, so we are going to watch Kina. This is my current whip. My current whip is to watch Kina make some flashcards. And I'm making these flashcards because this is a part of my Spanish immersion program. And my goal is to be conversationally fluent in Spanish by July of next year, which is a doable thing. And so little stuff like foods and stuff that I don't know the words with, I'm gonna make these little flashcards, and there are also some games that you can play with this particular set of stuff that I copied off of the internet. But that's one. So I guess the biggest question is, where in the hell? Where you been, girl? Let's just, if you saw my last video, then you know that I was not in a good space mental health wise. And I'm not going to say I was just feeling off. And, depression comes in many forms, shape, and fashion. And I'm not necessarily thinking that I was depressed, more than I was putting so much stuff on my plate, but not taking out enough time for me, that the stress was basically a burnout, and I needed the break. So I hope you guys understand that. And I hope you guys are happy to see me. Those things that I had on my plate, I still have. And one of the projects that you guys will figure out or learn about sooner rather than later, and I can't speak on it now, is one of the big things, but it's in a better place right now. So that's ongoing. That's ongoing. Not to mention dealing with the state that I live in with unemployment and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of back and forth, in addition to the usual stuff that I talk about in my videos. So as a result, and for mental health purposes, for the next month, the month of November, I won't be posting. I'm going to post once a week, and it'll be a whip and chat. If I do anything more than that, then let's just say it's a good week. But I have to get myself into a self-care routine. And I think that's the most important thing. The channel's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I hope we continue to grow. I will be participating more in everybody else's whipping chats as I used to do or usually do, but I just needed to get me a plan of action for what it is that I need to do for self, and then check out some of those things that I've always wanted to do and set myself some clear goals with a clear plan. And I think I pretty much have it outlined, and it just needs fine tuning. So with that being said, one video a week, absolutely, no matter what. And then I can tell you about all the things that I am doing to become a better Kina. Yes, a better me. So, first things first. So, what do I usually do? Give you the dad update, right? So, I think we left off with the fact that my mom had finally gotten transportation for him, blah, 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 back and forth from dialysis. So that way I didn't have to do all the ripping and running. Well, guys, that will be over after tomorrow because his insurance only gives 24 rides. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? And when I say rides, I mean a there trip and a return trip, not 24 full rides, a one-way trip, 24 one-way trips. These people are crazy in the insurance industry. So anyway, that will end. So I will be back up in the morning on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, doing the lifting and the dialysis thing and the this and the that. And I'm okay with that because I have made it a priority to take care of me. Now, you guys remember I spent time in Florida, and there's a thing called seasonal affective disorder. It's a real thing, and I didn't really realize it living, north of the Mason-Dixon line. All my life. We're in the Chicagoland area for the most part all my life. I didn't know that. And being somewhere where it's warm and the sun shines for the most part, all throughout the year. Oh my Jesus. It was such a, I know vitamin D is so important, man. I'm going to up my supplements during the winter to see how that works out for me, because I think part of all of that, not feeling right was all about the seasonal change, just that come, because this is my second winter back, I believe. Yeah, so my second winter back. So the change thing is a real thing. I was planning on gluing and making these cards, but a person named Noelle had my glue in her room, and I tried to use it and it doesn't work, and I really need to put it under warm water, but I haven't. So that's that part. So as you can see, so that's the dad thing. Is his condition is the same. Good days, bad days, maybe, maybe not. We have noticed that his Parkinson's is getting worse. So his tremors are getting worse. And that's what I mean by that. He's still not able to walk. The other day, for whatever reason, he got out of the wheelchair. I just heard my mom. I heard the bumping. I guess I'm trying to catch himself. But I thought it was my mother fumbling around or something, and it wasn't. So I'm running up downstairs. My cousin's down. She was here. She was running upstairs, and so he's on the floor. So, it's that kind of thing. He cannot be left alone for safety reasons, as you can clearly tell from my story. So that's a thing too. Other than that, he has the disease processes that he has. My sister's a nurse. I'm a nurse. I'm going to not say that every damn video, but we both know how this works, and we just got to let whatever happens happen. That's just that. So I will keep you updated. Hopefully by doing that relieves some of the stress of, dealing with that on a daily basis from me. And yeah, so that's Daddy update. The second thing is the Bus Stop Chronicles. Well, Noelle and I decided to do a vlog because she is going to the school in my district, and she, on a lot of nights, stays at my house, and she wants to ride the bus, although it's faster to drive, blah, 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 blah. All right. But it's a way for me to get some exercise, right, to get out this house. Walking her to the bus stop, and hopefully in the time it takes me to walk her to the bus stop, then he stays himself in a wheelchair. So it's a thing, and it's just exercise for me. So I don't mind taking her to the bus stop, and she gets to socialize with children as she comes home, because it's something that she really needs to do. So that being said, we started out these bus stop chronicles. We did one, I think I posted. I don't know if you guys liked it. I have to look. I haven't even really been on YouTube for that purpose. I've been on YouTube for the purposes of self-improvement. And I know the minute I watch Grace open a box, Lisa open a box, Mrs. Coffee open a box, or anybody else open something that I see that I like, I'm going to want to purchase it. And I couldn't, or I'm going to want to get back in it, but I needed to step entirely away. And so that's what I did. So those Bus Stop Chronicles, I'll record, because we had some funny conversations. Sometimes I forget my phone, so that was the problem. Number one was forgetting my phone. The other thing is that the phone that I record with is an Android versus my personal phone, which is a iPhone. I don't carry the Android around for the most part. I use it for business purposes, and I use it for recording these videos. That being said, it's not usually with me. And I will have to download KineMaster back to my iPhone, which I really didn't want to do, but I'll do it for the sake of those videos. And I'll post actually what happens if we have an interesting topic, or something happens when we're walking home. I'll edit so that there's a nice little video of the week of us doing the Bus Stop Chronicles. And it's just something to do to keep Noelle involved in the channel, because she's feeling like she's not a part of the channel. And she was the one who encouraged me to really, restart and, do what I needed to do. So yay, Noelle. So we are going to do something to keep that going. And her and I have such a cool type relationship. It's not one that I had with my grandparents. So I like it. And I'm going to continue the Bus Stop Chronicles as we find something funny and or adventurous or interesting that comes out of an 8-year-old's mouth, because man, kids say the darndest things all the time. And to have that recorded for posterity, it'll be funny for when she becomes an adult and has children of her own. So those are the Bus Stop Chronicles. The other thing that have been going on is actually self-improvement. So let's talk about my self-improvement plan. So I am 5 feet even, and I'm over 50. And guys, I'm going to put you guys on pause because I hear somebody downstairs who shouldn't be getting up, who's probably getting up. Hang on a sec. Okay, guys, don't know what he was doing, but he's not on the floor. So that's that. All right. Maybe he knocked something down. I didn't go all the way down. He was still in a wheelchair. So back to me and self-care, self-improvement. So I have committed to, number one, becoming a more healthier me. Like I was just saying, I'm 5 feet, got on the scale, and I weighed, let me get this right, 177.8 pounds. I'm 5 feet. That makes me morbidly obese, right? No reason whatsoever for this, right? So I decided to go on keto. And so I have been on keto in the past, and it actually worked. I didn't notice this weight coming on. I guess I just got comfortable with the whatever and just, honest to God, didn't notice. So at this point, I'm back on keto. I have been on keto for 1 week. Within that 1 week, and I'm not a clean keto. I've been on a dirty keto because I need cream in my coffee. And I was struggling to meet my carb limits, but I have actually from last Sunday to from the Sunday before last to this past Sunday, I lost 5 freaking pounds doing dirty keto. So of course that got me pumped and motivated. I done bought, you know how you do everything in excess. So I got food scales and ketone strips and all kind of stuff, you know. And then when you try to eat healthy, you have to buy all the healthy stuff because you don't have it in your house. Like I can't use regular flour. I have to use almond flour. You know, I got to consider how much of my food content is fat versus the carbs and stuff. So the coolest thing is that I have been off sugar for an entire week, which first I had a headache. Not gonna lie. And I was laying around here and it wasn't keto flu, it was keto lazy. Like you just felt blood because you know your body is switching its energy source and it does not happen overnight. So I have not tested to see if I was in ketosis, but I will be doing that today after I finish this little video touch base with you guys. So that I've been doing that. I have started a workout, and it is basically an intense abdominal type workout. So I am doing that faithfully. And what I mean by faithfully is that I don't have a set time every day that I do it, but it gets done. So I'm getting ready to kind of incorporate that because I'm a late eater, but my keto fasting times are it's like I wake up at 4 a.m. So while I may not get hungry within my fasting time, I need my damn coffee. So what happens is that if I drink the coffee, I'm breaking my fast. Once I break my fast, even though it's just a small amount of carbs by the cream, then I am still breaking my fast, which is going to take me autophagy, which is, you know, then my cells are not going to be doing what they have to do to regenerate, blah, 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 blah. So I want the max benefits out of this keto. It's about the weight loss for real, because my cousin is over here and she got a tummy tuck and everything. And she went to the Dominican to do it. So she all over here looking good and whatnot. And now she trying to talk my butt into, if you want to go to the Dominican, I'll go with you. And I'm like, girl, if I cannot do it the old-fashioned way, then I'm going to have to resign to the fact that I'm over 50, like mid-50s for real. And that we get fat. And I can deal with the fat. And actually, my guy don't mind the fat. He looking at me like, what the hell wrong with you? You 50, whatever years old you are. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So anyway, it's something that I want to do for me because I'm not comfortable. Like I told you guys in that last video, doing those vlogs and having that camera turned on me and it's in my face and it's look like I'm I don't know, not even a gremlin, like a roly-poly, that face just fat and round. And I don't have, like back in the day when you used to get your hair cuts and you were reading the hair magazines and it's like, what's your face shape? And it's telling you how if your hair should be long, if you should do this. Yeah, I didn't have a sweetheart face. I did not have a round face. My face was kind of long. So yeah, that's the thing. And I can see it now. So with this, you know, my normal weight and my BMI should not be what it is. So we do have to work on the fat and getting a little healthy, especially with the age. And then as I see, you know, when I look through my father's medical records, and I be like, damn, you got every damn thing. That, you know, if that's not a wake-up call, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. So that part. So I started the keto. I was actually really started off doing waist training with the sweatbands and the abdominal exercises and all that. So I'm like, you know what? This is not going to work. I cannot continue to eat the way that I'm eating. And I want these pounds off rather quickly. And I want to increase my endurance with the exercises. So I decided, let's go ahead and do the waist training. Drink your apple cider vinegar after that first meal in the day. And then change your lifestyle. Just change your damn lifestyle. So that's what it is for me, a lifestyle change. And what's I going to say? Since I am prepping meals and doing that, you see how these come in handy? These food identification cards for Spanish. So now I have not started my submersion yet. That'll be Monday. I think Monday is November 1st. So my Spanish submersion will start on November 1st. And so one of the things, okay, so you take Spanish in America in your school. I happened to go to a Catholic high school that was totally Black and Mexican. And so a lot of the Mexicans were in Spanish class, and I'm thinking, shoot, y'all getting in here trying to get an easy A. Girl, they were in there because during the time I went to school, if you were of Mexican descent, the theory was to assimilate and not to speak Spanish, which was absolutely totally wrong. So they in there trying to learn like I'm trying to learn. So, but I actually did really well in the class. But when you're not around people who are around, because I did have some people that were native speakers, they were in ESL, English as a second language. But anyway, I took it in college. I took it. Anyway, when I sent my transcripts at one time, I think when I was going to nursing school, I decided to become a substitute teacher to, have enhance my income a little bit. And I had enough Spanish credits to be qualified to teach English as a second language. Ha, 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 ha. Girl, that was hilarious because that was so many years ago. I was out of the military. I had nobody to converse with in Spanish. And it wasn't like I was a professional speaker, but I could hold a conversation. And I could understand too. And I actually, when I wasn't conversing, when that started to decrease for me because of my career choices, still, I would listen to people as they were talking who spoke Spanish, and I would understand that conversation. But eventually, that decreased, So now I'm back at it, and I know that by doing an immersion course for myself, by myself, at my speed, then I am going to get this. And my goal is the end of August of 2021, July, August, one of those months, 2021, depending on how I do, how well I do, and how well I adhere to the plan. But I'm not giving myself more than the amount of months that I have allotted. So part of this immersion plan of mine is that my telephones are now in Spanish. So if I have to do things and it has to instruct me on something, it's in Spanish. So guess what I got to do? Figure it out. Use it. Become familiar with those words so that they are now a part of my normal vocabulary. The second thing that I do is that I listen to everything in Spanish. And so here's the thing. This is what I'm thinking. Like when my kids learn how to talk, I didn't have them sitting down, whatever. They figured out what it was I was saying. They learned to speak by listening. So part of that, I said, okay, half the battle. And I've had some of my Hispanic friends, like from Puerto Rico and whatnot, tell me that they learned a lot of how to understand a conversation listening to the television shows in English. So guess what? I'm sure it works in a reverse way. So I am doing that. Everything I watch, if I cannot translate your channel to Spanish, because I'm not looking. If I'm working on my diamond painting, I'm listening. I'm not looking. So yeah, I won't be able to read the subtitles. So if I can get a Spanish translation going some kind of way with YouTube, I will faithfully be watching everybody's stuff. But right now, my focus is on what I'm doing. And this is just a personal goal that I wanted to reach. So what do I have going on? I am ketoing to immediately lose weight. I am monitoring my portions and really getting into what these food groups mean. And I am also exercising, and that's a part of a lifestyle change. But then I have something I always want to do go, and that is to speak Spanish conversationally. So I'm at home all day for right now, and I will be for the most part. I think I'm gonna might go back to a job in March. I'm not sure, but I'll start looking, in January with the intent on getting exactly what I want by March. That sound right? So yeah. So the other thing that I'm doing is I'm doing my guided meditations. That's for my spiritual health. I mean, I got a whole routine. This girl gonna get it together some kind of way, because the way I was feeling, no. Not gonna happen. I can't. I was like, y'all just don't know, or you do know, because I think I told you exactly, or in the best way I could describe how I was feeling, what the situation was. But I can't do that anymore. So what I am doing is I'm walking away, and I'm gonna tell you how that is. Prior to the last 3 weeks, I have gone out to a public place, socialize with cocktails, which meant I had to really watch my drinks, because if I'm doing keto, I can't like mix a drink, because I don't know, like if a juice has so many carbs, I can't do it. So, but I could drink a vodka. So, because it has none, and no calories either. So I have actually gone out 3 times, and it might have been 4 times in the last 3 weeks. So that is something that has not happened to me for months, because I feel like I'm obligated to do whatever. Now, of course, I go see my guy on occasion, but I haven't even gone over there in a minute. So we on the outs about that, but that's okay. That is okay, because I needed to get out of the rut that I was in, the cycle of being the caregiver. I don't know if I mentioned, I think in the last video I mentioned his medical issues. I just cannot. I mean, I can, but I cannot. At some point, Keena got to do Keena. Keena got to be Keena. And I need some me time. And when I say I need some me time, I need to get me all the way together, because Lisa knows, and who else knows? Gracie May knows. I got things in the work, and that's going to take a lot of my time, energy, and focus. Once I get that stuff in my hands, it's coming, and it's coming pretty quickly. So I need to be focused. I need to commit. I get up in the morning, and I say I'm working from 4 to 10 in the morning if I want to, or 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Or I do my thing in the morning, and about 5 o'clock, I'm had my coffee. I done my relaxed meditation thing. And guess what? From 5 to 8 a.m., I'm at work. I'm not fixing a breakfast. I'm not answering the phone. I'm not doing anything that is not Keena related and focused on the project that I'm working on. I also make sure that when I'm just sitting around, kind of bumming around, I get my Spanish in. They got 3-minute Spanish listening programs. If the TV is on, that sucker is in Espanol. So, yeah, I am committed to what I'm doing. I hope you guys kind of understand that and support me in getting me to a healthier, happier me. And that stuff is coming. I cannot wait to let you guys in on the project that I'm working on, because it's a big one and I just can't wait. So with that being said, just want to give you an update as to where the hell I've been and what's been going on with me, and know that I have not dropped off of the face of the earth. I just didn't have the energy to do YouTube, diamond painting, my daddy, my man, or anything else. I had the time to do me, and that's what I did. So with that being said, you guys make sure you figure out what's a healthy lifestyle for yourself. Take time for yourself and do you, boo. Talk to you guys later.